RAERAEs all day. RAERAE. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. This is RAERAE all day is my channel. So many shows, so much is going on, but we here. Well, I'm here. You're here to listen to me talk about Belle Collective. I combined episodes 3 and 4 from season 4, so I thought that each one didn't really give a whole lot per video, so I figured, I can combine them. It's all good. Y'all can catch up if you ain't been watching, or you can get a little reiteration if you already have. However, just FYI, I've been reviewing other shows like the Housewives show, Salt Lake City. What's the Miami? Who else? Beverly Hills. They come on. Married to Medicine. The other Housewives show. Oh, Married to Medicine is my second favorite next to Belle Collective. Now, mind you, I have been disappointed a little bit in finding out what I've been finding out on Belle Collective. Oh, Lateshia. Girl, I guess when you equally yoked with your man, girl, say it ain't so, child. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it for real though. What was it? Belle Collective, season 4, episode 3 and 4. We gonna dive in now. Episode 3. Now, let me go back to my notes, child, because I got my notes. I'll be taking notes. I want to make sure I get what I need to get. You're gonna be hearing all these bells and whistles from the phones going off, child. I got a couple of phones, like I'm supposed to. Anywho, so listen. Remember the fallout from season 2, not season 2, episode 2 and 1, where Latrice was drinking a little too much and cussing a little too much on that panel. Well, and then Latrice felt like, she was, somebody trying to bring her down. I'm like, girl, stop with that line. Just like standing on business, we gonna get rid of that trying to tear you down. Girl, bye. Now, I like all of them. I like all of them. Well, I used to say, well, until I found out this news. But anywho, I'm just disappointed, child. I may keep referencing that every now and again when I'm talking about something else. But anywho, like I said, Latrice, if you're listening, baby girl, me, and I'm sure somebody else, so I'm going to say we, need you to stop trying to tear you down, because if you're not going to do it to somebody, if you're going to keep doing that to somebody else, you can't be a hypocrite and claim people doing it to you. Now, we got to wear your big bikini drawers on. I know you sexy. So you got to wear your big bikini drawers on and do the right thing, especially when it comes to business. Now, I know you standing on it. Look. Now, I know you standing on it. Big bikini drawers and all, but because you can't do unto others as you do not want them to do unto you. That ain't biblical, but it kind of sound biblical. So I think you know what I'm talking about. But back to episode 3, right? So their husbands got them together secretly And this is the fallout, not the fallout, but the end result. So they're talking like grown women, ain't nobody yelling. They acting real cute with it. I love that about them. I love it. They're acting real cute about it, giving little attitude. But then again, they love each other too much to keep the ish going. So they reconcile, they understand where each is coming from, and they will move forward. But the one thing that I wish Latrice would have brought up was one of the reasons why I feel the way I feel about you is how you started that fake that fake issue about Tambra not wanting Aikishia on the group chat when it was really you. I'm waiting for that. Is that going to be episode 5? What's going on, Carlos? King, you watching? What's going on, Carlos? Shoot, what's taking so long? So yeah, they reconciled and everything was great, and I'm glad they did because child, they need to be a union. They need to be a real collective. Anywho, so real quick, Letitia's having a little, real little small, what do you call it? Pitch meeting or prep meeting for her book launch event that she has. She wants to call it a date night / after 5, get dressed for a cocktail, dinner type of atmosphere for all couples. And she got D working her front desk, and this is her ex front desk clerk who is now an intern. So, working under the tutelage of Lateshia. It went cool. Nothing really to see there. So we're going to move on. Next was the good part. You almost said something I wasn't supposed to before 10 minutes. So Aikishia invited Tambra out to sort out all this mess, like I mentioned about that group text mess. So she just straight up asked her, what is it? I've known you the longest. It's because of you I'm on this show. Whoop de whoop de whoop. So Tambra had to let her know, no, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. It was Lateshia told to me by Latrice. It was all a thing set up, not by Todd, to bring you with the BS. So, and Maria's in on it with Lateshia because, they ace boom. So they straighten all that out and they eating, they sushi and whatnot. Not too much mercury now, not too much mercury. And she's smiling, she's a little, giggly because she's been found out because, pregnant women know other pregnant women, especially when they've known them for a very long time. I believe they've known each other since high school or something like that. They had a little high school posse. Mm-hmm. So, she was like, yeah, I know your voice changed. Mine changed too when I was pregnant. I know you're over there shacking up with Greedy, having unprotected sex. Mm-hmm. So Tamra just, Tamra sniggling and giggling, eating her sushi. So, next thing you know, it's a baby reveal to her closest friends. That's one of her cousins. And it's just like, what are all these gifts we all getting? And next thing you know, she revealed she's 5 months pregnant or 6 months, however months she was there. I think she was 5. Like I was small too, because I didn't show until my 8th month. And child, wasn't nobody believing me. I was showing them ultrasounds and sonograms, all kind of evidence, showing all my PHI and HIPAA violation. No one believed me until 8 months. Well, a little after 8 months, child. You are, half I am pregnant. Thank you. But yeah, that was a real cute reveal she gave to her closest friends. And that was really nice. Child, then we got JJ trying to reconcile with his mama and his wife, Sogucci. I love Sogucci. Like I said, I like everybody on the show, especially Lateshia and Sogucci. They're my favorite. I'm sorry, they're my favorite. I love how they get down, and I just like them more than the others, but I like everybody. Anywho, like I was saying, they came to reconcile with the mama, and I'm glad that the mama had apologized because JJ was really concerned. He a family man, family first, taking care of business second, making sure that money coming in. And I'm glad that the mama apologized. She's stern with her curls, with with her, I'm sure with sponge rollers, no shade. That looked like a sponge roller set. Cause baby, ain't nothing like a good sponge roller, especially when you got a certain type of grade of hair and it's a certain length. That is sponge all day. I don't think it's those hard clack rollers that you use bobby pins with. But anywho, it ain't no wet set either, child. No, that's a curl with some hot curlers and a good sponge. Yes, baby. But yeah, everybody apologized except for except for JJ. He was kind of on his mama's side, a mama's boy when you see him, but he take care of business. He love his wife, he love his family, and I'm glad that they came together. Like I said, everybody apologized and everything's good. Mm-hmm. Next, we got the expecting couple. They're going to CPR class. They did real good. I'm sure that they'll probably take it again or once or twice because she meaning Tambra, that's an instructor right there. Tambra wasn't really hitting the right spots correctly. She wasn't going deep enough. So we need 1.5 depth for an infant, 2 inches for children and adults when you're doing CPR. So don't forget that if y'all, trying to get it together yourself. Come on, Tambra. I know you got it. I'm sure you did it another time, once or twice. But yeah, so we're getting ready for the event. Like I mentioned, there they go again, greeting each other. And during the prep meeting, after Lateshia leaves, Glendale and his necklaces call, wanting to, do a little something at the event as a secret, child. So there's the event. There's a little setup, couples at the tables and everything. I'm glad that the drapery on the tables were not crinkled like Sweet Tea and Dr. G's wedding. Shall wait for that review. That's coming out later too. But anywho, yeah, so that's the event that they're planning for. And we're going to go right into episode 4, baby. Episode 4, y'all. Episode 4. So we left off with the event. Now, remember Glendale and his necklaces called the event helper intern lady wanting to do a surprise for Lateshia. Well, we know from, earlier in the season that he was writing raps trying to get her back on his side because, like Lateshia mentioned in this scene, music is what really helped them grow as a couple. Okay. I'm skeptical because almost having babies on folks, promising to not contact women, then you leave that sentence, and the next sentence you're getting caught again. My thing is, you're gonna get caught. So how about you just stop? Hopefully he stopped because she want her man. I guess if you want that in your life, girl, I don't know. That's where I draw the line, child. You can't keep doing me like that and think I'm gonna keep taking. See, but like I said, that's just me. I don't do the cheating thing. That ain't for me. Have at it. Good luck. But yeah, so Glendale and his necklaces do a rap that really, got her going and, got the WAP ready, child. And, they on and popping. I guess he acting right. Yay. Mm-hmm. Next, we got a meeting with what's the name? Aikishia, Essie, and Marie and Willie. So the Aikishia and Willie Cologne Foundation is helping to sponsor the Lupus gala that they're putting together down there in Jackson. So they're meeting up and everything, and everybody's coming together. And they found this place, and right now they're testing out the food that they want to serve. So pretty much Willie's mom passed from lupus. We both know Essie and Marie have lupus. And so, they just want to do something for lupus, sufferers, survivors, thrivers, and families of. And so, because like I said, Willie's mom passed, rest in peace, Mama Cologne. Rest in peace. And so because of all of their connections to the autoimmune disease, again, autoimmune is when your body attacks itself, increase white blood cells for a reason known to your own body. Something within your body is not working correctly. So certain organs, body systems, and certain body systems, and then certain symptoms happen to you when your body attacks itself and it can't really, fight it off. So however all those symptoms are, they've been studied to where they call it lupus, and it's something that's incurable. So they're trying to raise money for a cure and to help those who suffer from it. Big ups to them. Boy, 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 it's always something right. And apparently the statistics show that it affects Black and brown women the most, not men, but women. So that's something too. I used to work with a woman who says she had lupus, and I hope she's doing well. It's been quite some time since I've seen her or heard from her. Like I said, we used to work together many moons ago. Big ups to her. So yeah, they're working it out, and I'm pretty sure they'll come to an amicable agreement moving forward with everything. Next, we got Willie doing his cigar wrap up with the homies. He done invited Cliff, as you can see, JJ, and Glendale, and his necklaces. So they just all chit-chatting and chat-chitting. And, Willie it sounded like Willie was there to school everybody, because he said he didn't like the way Cliff be interfering with Lateshia and Glenn's situation, because it don't sound right from the advice that Cliff gives Glendale, especially when Lateshia is upset about how Glendale acts based off of his advice and help. So-called help he gets from Cliff. Lateshia said, I ain't trying to be Latrice. No shade, but that's not the type of relationship she wants with Glendale. I know that's right. It's all about how y'all make it. But at the same time, if you keep accepting his cheating and carrying on and disrespect, doesn't matter what else he does. Because, a baby was almost born. You can't go, man. Let me tell you, the way her leg was shaking at that reunion, season 2? Child. It's too nerve-wracking to be wondering. And then you got to worry about, is he going to bring something home? Disease? Is it going to kill me? See, ain't nobody got time to be thinking about that. Anywho, and then JJ chimes in. JJ said, me and Cliff ain't friends. Oh, I didn't know that. But, we real cordial, we cool with each other. But JJ said the same thing. You can't keep instructing Glendale on his relationship when you giving out wrong advice. So 2 of the homies then outrank Cliff, and Glendale still gonna go to Cliff because of that male chauvinist attitude about the man being the head. I think Glendale and his necklaces wants the type of relationship that Cliff has, in that Latrice pretty much does what he says, gives it up whenever he wants, pretty much, and is, pretty much just owning to her man no matter what he's saying do. And that's usually what cheating, no good dudes want, is their woman to just let them do what they want. That's how I see it. But, I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. So next, after all them shenanigans, Tambra meets with Aikishia to work out. Now, I ain't never seen nobody smile this much working out. She must have been going real slow on that elliptical bike. I'm just saying. But if you look at Aikisha's determined, child. Some of her wig almost slipping off. She got the hat on. Next time, girl, put on the scarf. Everybody want to try and be cute and carrying on for this camera. You working. See, when I go work out, or if I'm working out at home, I ain't got no wig on. I got a scarf just to, keep my hair in place. And that's that, girl. Bye with all that extra. But anywho, it worked. So then Tambra decided to let Aikishia in on the secret and let her know that it took one time, the first time and only time, for the in vitro to work, because she knows that it happened also with Aikishia, and both of them having issues down there in their women parts, and so she was so happy, and Aikishia was like, I knew you was pregnant, and of course Tambra swore Aikishia to secrecy, not to tell nobody, especially the Bells. Nobody, don't tell nobody. So, that's so sweet. So next we got Aikishia running to tell Marie about Tambra. I'm just playing. Anyway, let me get some of this tea. Hold on. That was good. Like I said, Aikishia is having a follow-up meeting with Marie about the Lupus gala. And they're just going over things and talking. And so Marie had let her know, I'm never involved. Look, hands up. I'm never involved with any of the planning. Pretty much, I'm just, helping to provide funds and assistance. But usually it's Essie doing everything. But Essie is away doing business for their organization. So, but Essie didn't get back to Marie about anything, nor did she, made her abreast of some things. So Aikishia was pretty much there talking to herself in a way. But Marie promised to get back with her after she discusses things with Essie, specifically to the amount of money that's going to be, the final, how much stuff is going to cost, how much we're going to charge. That's important, because you can't have more going out than coming in. Especially she's supposed to be raising money and sponsorships and everything. So, and plus Aikishia don't want to do this all by herself. So, she, needs more of a productive meeting next time. And I get it, girl. I get it. Next, we got Lateshia and Glendale. They're doing a commercial for a bank. And the bank is supposed to help promote better credit for those who get involved with the bank. Looking at my notes, child, making sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, so they're doing a commercial and they're looking really cute. Now, right here, Glendale is, he was running late. He said because he wanted it to look good. That's why he was late, and he didn't bother calling her or texting her or anything. See, doing what he wants, even though they're trying to make a commercial. This is a business deal. They're getting paid to do a business deal. And apparently they're paying Lateshia's company, and Glendale is getting paid his portion through her company. And because of that deal, his fee is less than what he originally said, from what it was originally going to be. And his attorney, apparently they both have their own attorneys, and his attorney, or his representation and her representation, need to meet in the middle. Pretty much he wants what he originally signed up for. And she's telling him, don't worry, I got you. But for right now, we need to do this. We need to put our game face on. And there's, kind of having this conversation around at the wrong time. This is something that should have been dealt with before he got there. You know what I'm saying? So they having this conversation. You see, they getting dressed to look alike. She looking like she looking, and he looking like he looking. But they, child, I was like, dang, why are they doing all this right now? Anywho, that was, see, that's what I'm saying. Episode 3 and 4. I had to combine them because it wasn't a whole lot going on to have a whole, each episode each week. But yeah, sometimes I'll do that with certain shows, where I'll combine them, like I'm doing Love and Marriage Huntsville also. Anywho, what other shows I'm doing? Southern Charm, and like I said, Married to Medicine, Housewives Salt Lake City, Housewives of Miami, Housewives of Beverly Hills. Got it going on, y'all. But did you watch Belle Collective? Have you been watching it? If not, watch my reviews. It's all good. You can also catch me on IG at All Day Ray Ray, where I post stuff, some funny, some political stuff. I don't do a lot of commentary on politics, but I might. Who knows? But thanks again for coming by. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and share. And here's my outro in case you didn't know.